Welcome back, everybody. Gabriella Huffman here to help you study for your North Carolina real estate exam. This is video 4 of 5 for Chapter 2. We're going to talk about hybrid ownerships. Bottom of 38 in your book calls it common interest communities. You'll see the word hybrid in parentheses. This is a combination of severalty and concurrent ownerships. There are 4 of them that you need to know, and we'll break down what you need to know of each 4. Condos, townhouses, cooperatives, and timeshares. Condos, you have fee simple title to airspace. What this means is your unit is up in the air, so you have walls in title to that space. The difference between condos and townhouses is that condos, you do not own the land that it sits on. You may also have exclusive rights to limited common elements, such as your personal balcony or assigned storage space or parking space. Common elements, also called common areas, are owned by the condominium unit, and each owner of the condominium unit own it as tenancy in common. With condos, you have the Condominium Act that must be followed. For example, a developer must file a plat map or plan. We'll talk more about that in Chapter 6. Prepare a set of bylaws and provide a public offering statement prior to signing a contract. There is a 7-day rescission period for new condo purchases. What this means is once you go under contract, you've got 7 days to decide, I've changed my mind. If you're buying a resale condo, there is no rescission period. And instead of getting a public offering statement, you're going to get a resale certificate that is due to the purchaser before settlement. Townhouses are sometimes called row houses. So here's the difference between condos and townhouses. The townhouse, you own the unit itself plus the land that it sits on. So you get a little front yard, a little backyard. Therefore, the owner will pay taxes on the property that they own. And the HOA owns the common areas, therefore they will pay the taxes on the common areas. They do not abide by the Condominium Act because these are townhouses. Cooperatives are not very popular in North Carolina, but this works as the title to the building is held by a corporation. Therefore, the purchaser gets stock in the corporation and receives a proprietary lease. They do not get fee simple interest. Timeshares. There's a lot to learn about timeshares, so what I'm going to do is just summarize it on the slide. The first tick is the definition of a timeshare, right to occupy a unit during 5 or more separate time periods over at least 5 years. You'll see a common number here, 5. You do get limited use of the commonly owned unit during that time. There is a Timeshare Act that must be followed, and there is a rescission period of 5 days. Any money held in escrow must be held for 10 days. And the bank that's holding the money in escrow must be physically located in North Carolina. In order to sell timeshares in North Carolina, you must have an active real estate license. Timeshare developers that do not abide by the Timeshare Act can be fined $500 per violation. Timeshare developers that do not provide a public offering statement to the purchaser before time of contract will face a fine of 10% of the purchase price up to $3,000. Timeshares must be registered with the state of North Carolina and renewed every year by June 30th. Offering an unregistered timeshare is a criminal offense. Timeshares must have a timeshare registrar and project broker.